Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatsoever time you find yourself on the globe. This is your humble friend Osongo Apong. I've come once more to talk on the topic how to grow up smart and intelligent. I know most of you must have been expecting me to come here before now as a follow-up of the presentation I did. I want to apologize for you guys for the late come up, but I promise that I'm coming up now with full force. So our presentation is going to be divided into 3 episodes. Episode 1 will be based on primary and nursery education. Episode 2 will be on secondary and high school, and episode 3 will be on the higher education. Let's go straight to our presentation on how to grow up smart at the level of primary and nursery education. About 80% of the child intelligence and smartness at the level of primary and nursery education is in the hands of the parent. The parents have a fundamental role to play, and it goes as thus. You have to grow up your child in a God-fearing way. You have to make sure your child goes to church every Sunday. Make sure the child attends Sunday school classes. Learn how to recite the memory verses. Learn Bible story. Learn how to sing the song. I myself, that is making this presentation, I was a conductor at our Sunday school choir. I was very good in Bible quizzes. And that's how you start to build up the intelligence and the smartness of the child. And when the child come back from the Sunday school classes and teaching, you have to make sure that you follow up the child to be able to recite the memory verses that have been taught to them, how to sing the song that have been taught to them by their Sunday school teacher. So with this, I give homage to my Sunday school teachers, Mr. Sogang Jacob, Madam Defon Rose, and Mama Abu Akko. Secondly, the child has to be followed up at the level of the house. After the child comes back from school, the parents have to go through their exercise book to make sure that they did their assignment, to make sure that what was taught to them in school, they are able to explain to the father, answer some questions, give a good report on what was taught to them in school. So that is a very great responsibility of the parent. The parent also have to make sure that the child is subjected to the result that is given to them at the level of, at the end of the academic year. If the child has been determined to repeat a class, the parent has to make sure that verdict is upheld. Me, I'm talking to you, I repeated primary 2, and my parent accepted the result. And after that, I become an excellent pupil. I was the first in class, and I was excelling so well. So if your child has to repeat, do not push the child to a different class or change the school, because I know it's a painful situation, but you just have to accept that might have been a turning point in the life of that pupil. Again, you have to let your child know that all what you have to give to the child is the education. You don't have property, you don't have money, you don't have land that you are going to pass on to them. Their education is all that you have to give to them, and from that education, they can be able to marry their wife, build their houses,